On this edition of the State Champs High School Sports Show, we take you to Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana for jaw-dropping highlights from boys and girls soccer, volleyball, and golf. Sit back and relax because State Champs starts now. Hello everyone, welcome inside the SCSN studios for the State Champs High School Sports Show. I'm your host, Jenna Rose. We're brought to you by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. This series features the best of what Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana have to offer in all fall sports outside of football every week. Plenty of show-stopping highlights ahead, and we begin in the crossroads of America. We start in volleyball with a non-conference matchup as Plainfield was at home to take on Perry Meridian. Plainfield came in with a 10-1 record, while Perry Meridian was in search for its 13th win on the campaign. And we picked things up in the first set. Perry Meridian in the far court, and following a good rally, Plainfield goes for the spike attempt, but it's denied by the junior Emma Morris, and the Falcons would take set one 25-20. Early stages of the second set. Plainfield looking to get into the block party as well. The freshman Ava Utterback is there for the denial. But Perry Meridian would start to pull away in set two after another good rally. It would be another freshman, Sophia Mayo, sending it down the line for one of her 12 kills on the night. The Falcons flying up 2-0 and looking for the sweep. The Quakers from Plainfield weren't ready to throw in the towel just yet, as the junior Eden Amos is there in front to smack it for the winner. Then later, off the Perry Meridian serve, it would be Piper Hessen with the quick dish to Utterback, who gets it to go. Plainfield would take set three. It went back and forth in the fourth, the senior Sally Mortensen with one of her 4 blocks on the night. But it would be Plainfield who would come out on top in this set, as Jaden Ross knocks down one of her 15 kills on the contest. They take the fourth, and we go to a 5th set tiebreaker. The Falcons got into an early hole in the tiebreaker. Hartman here laying it down. She would have a game-high 21 kills. Perry Meridian down 12-8. But it would be too much Plainfield as Ella Scott with the game clincher right here, as the Quakers would come back and beat Perry Meridian in 3-2. We now go to girls soccer, Indiana Crossroads Conference matchup, as Cascade went on the road to take on the Crusaders of Sisenna Memorial, as they were looking to go 4-0 on the season. And they would get on the board right away as the junior Madeline Martin puts in one of her 2 goals on the game. Sisenna went into the half leading 1-0. The Crusaders looking to add another goal early in the second half. Martin goes on in but is denied by Cascade goalkeeper Gabby Walker. Then off the free kick by Chelsea Aragon, the goalie gets screen on the play and the ball trickles on in. That's Aragon's 2nd goal of the season. Crusaders up by 3 now. Mallory Laughlin for Cascade would score on the penalty kick. They added another goal, but it wouldn't be enough as Sisenna Memorial hangs on to beat Cascade 3-2, the final. Crusaders goes to 4-0 on the season.
I'm Chuck Pellerito, and we go to cross country. 7 schools competing at the Greenfield Cougar Palooza Invitational. And we begin with the girls. Aubrey Brinkroff from Greenfield Central would jump out to the lead and never look back, as she would go on to win with a time of 19 minutes and 4 seconds. Now let's take a look at what the guys did. Matthew Wickham from the host school Greenfield Central would separate from the pack early on, and he would go on in for the victory.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Get there, let's go. Hey, high school football fans, I'm inviting you to tune into State Champs Extra Point Mondays here on the State Champs Sports Network. Every weekend, we're out on the gridiron to bring you highlights from Ohio, Indiana, and now the state of Michigan. Catch State Champs Extra Point on our website, statechampsnetwork.com, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and by downloading the free State Champs app on Apple and Android devices. To watch on your television, check us out on your Amazon Fire Stick and all Roku-enabled devices.
I'm Jenna Rose, and we start things off with a boys soccer matchup in the Cincinnati Hills Conference. The Marymount Warriors look to stay perfect as they travel to take on the 3-1 Wyoming Cowboys. First half action, Luke Brothers on the corner kick. He'll put it in front of the net, and Kyle Carroll sneaking one through to the back of the net, thanks to a great combined effort by two Warriors to keep possession. Second half, and the Cowboys have tied this one up at 1. They get a corner kick of their own. Kobe Hosfield centers it up, and check out the captain, Ethan Herbert, with a beauty of a header to put the Cowboys in front 2-1. Take a look at the moves here by Kyle Kroll. He'll work his way past two defenders and beats the keeper to net his second goal of the game and tie this one back up at 2. Late in the second, still tied at 2, Martin Eisenhower catches a good bounce and takes advantage. Sprints to the goal, and just like Kroll's second, goes far side, and it's just enough, as the Warriors remain perfect and take this one 3-2 the final.
Danny Rogers here for State Champs Ohio coverage. The undefeated Lake Flyers hosting arch rival Eastwood in a Northern Buckeye Conference matchup Tuesday night. First set, impressive volley. Freshman Taryn DeWeese with the tip, recovered by the Eagles, sets up senior Bailey Weaver on the outside, off the hands of the Flyers and out of bounds. Eagles win set 1, 25-12. Early on in the second set, sophomore Skylar Foster at the service line. Eagles' Anna Ramlau sets up Brianna Monter. Hit to the back line. Flyers recover. Free ball, but Eastwood can't capitalize, and the Lake Wall dominates Point Flyers. They take the set 25-19. Set point in the third. Junior Olivia Schroeder service. Throws Lake off balance. They recover. Free ball to the Eagles side. Ramlau lurking outside for the kill and match point. Eagles win 25-12 and are up 2-1 in the match. Fourth set, Flyers up 6. Junior Cassidy Wiley serves. Eagles set up sophomore Morgan McMillan. She opts for the tip, and it's short. Set point. Lake will need all frames for this matchup. Match point in the fifth. Wiley back serving. Eagles McMillan again looking to control the front row. The tip to Skylar Foster. Lake sophomore Ella Vorst pushed to the back row, and the Eagles never recover. Flyers take the fifth and final set, moving to 6-0, stunning their rival Eastwood, who falls to 4-2 in the conference.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and we finish things up with a non-conference volleyball matchup. The Batavia Bulldogs came in at 3-1 as they hosted the Summit Country Day Silver Knights, looking to get to 500. First set action off the Summit serve. Madison Pavlchek sets it up perfectly to Emma Cook, and she finds a soft spot for the kill. Bulldogs trailing, but still attacking. Ella Schubert with the assist this time for Taylor Decker, and she's able to keep it in bounds and get the point. But Summit was strong in the first game thanks to captain Brianna Woodward. She gets up for the strong kill as Summit takes the first set. More from Woodward in the second. The freshman Georgia Schaefer setting her up for another powerful kill. The second set would belong to the Bulldogs though. Pavlchek laying it up for Bailey Cope, and she'll do the rest and close the set. Bulldogs take this one 25-23. In the third, Bulldogs trying to keep the momentum. Great effort by both teams to keep the rally going. But Jordan Copenhaver puts an end to it as she is able to deliver a spike Summit can't answer. Summit took control later in the set. Just how you would draw it up. Bump, set, and a big spike from Katie Summerell to give the Silver Knights a 2-game lead. And they would keep it rolling in the fourth. After a great dig, Schaefer with the touch to find a soft spot in the defense for the point. as Summit Country Day goes on to win this one 3-1.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. The LTU Band is back in action, and we caught up with them to see what their season will look like this year.
Back in March when everything just started coming out, that was actually a big hit for us. We had commencement coming up. The women's basketball team had made it into a playoff situation, and we were hoping to be able to perform for them. In terms of COVID protection for the band members, we've been doing a lot to keep them socially distant at all times. Our field is lined just like any of the football fields, but we've actually placed small blue dots on each one of the yard lines to keep them socially distant. In addition to that, we also purchased masks for the actual instruments.
Pandemic or not, we still got a job to do, being in the band. Stay motivated, remember why you're doing band, love for music, the performing arts, marching arts.
I always see us as sort of like the support team on campus, sort of inspiring everyone and pepping everyone up during the year, trying to keep spirits high during this time.
The mentality is definitely different this year. We aren't able to perform or march, but we're going to be able to do a couple of little outside concerts. And so there's a different feel with what we're doing. Instead of focusing on marching, we're able to focus more on our music and how we play. But it's still nice to be here with my fellow marchers and just be able to spend time together doing what we all love, which is playing music, even if we can't march to it.
If you play an instrument and are interested in learning more about joining the LTU Band program, head on over to ltu.edu right now.
Every single Wednesday, a brand new episode of the State Champs Scout Show airs on our network. The latest recruiting news in football, basketball, and other high school sports in Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana are available right here each Wednesday. Check out State Champs Scout Show on our website, statechampsnetwork.com, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and by downloading the free State Champs app on Apple and Android devices. Watch your favorite athletes compete on TV with an Amazon Fire Stick and all Roku-enabled televisions.
It was opening night for two of the top volleyball programs in the state, Bloomfield Hills Marion playing at Pontiac Notre Dame Prep. 1, 2, 3, Irish! I'm Greg Molson with the highlights of a tight back and forth match. Alyssa Bareilles with the kill for the Irish. The Mustangs answer with some finesse. Sophie Treater with the tap to the open space. The opening game was nip and tuck all the way through with no team leading by more than 3. Ava Brazard with the winning point as Marion takes the first game 26-24. It was more of the same in game 2. Marion jumping out to an early lead with Treater getting the block at the net. The Mustangs up 24-23 looking to close it out. Lauren Hemming serving for the win. Bianca Giglio with the return, and it is just in, keeping the Irish alive. But with another chance to close it out, the Mustangs come through just like in the first game. They turn to Ava Brazard for the winning point. Marion beats Notre Dame 26-24, 28-26 in a great opening match.
Oh my gosh, it was the best thing in the world. It's been, 5-6 months? Like, it's the best thing ever. I've got the best teammates ever. We've been working so hard out on the grass, out in the sand. We've just been working really hard for this moment, and I'm so glad to see it pay off.
It was awesome just to see 6-on-6 volleyball inside. It was awesome.
I'm Lauren Plant. Boys soccer got the green light from the MHSAA to start its season this week, and we had the defending Division I state champs, Troy Athens, at home to take on the Shamrocks from Detroit Catholic Central. Redhawks coming off winning its first state title in over 2 decades. That team, led by the All-American goalie Jason Kemp, he's now at Michigan. Between the posts this season, the junior Matt Gothrop swarming to the ball on the Catholic Central scoring attempt. But the Shamrocks, just 3 years removed from their last D1 state championship, down 1-0 here. Senior captain Jack Luker, the free kick off the iron, in for the goal. 1-1 contest. Right before halftime, DCC back on the attack. Look at the effort here by Chad Ewing. Beautiful work. His shot just wide of the net. 10 minutes into the second half, Shamrocks with another free kick. Luca rocks it through the wall. Senior Clay Moskovic knocks in his first goal on the season. Detroit CC up a goal. Redhawks retort. Anthony Kapala, the interception, feeds it to Abel Noble. Shot denied, but the junior Ryan Gruka buries home the rebound. Tie ball game. Both teams hunting for the go-ahead late in the game. Moskovic trying to muster up his second tally, denied by Gothrop. Later, Redhawks with an opportunity. Gruka with the honors. His shot rings off the post. Great game between these two. It ends in a 2-all tie.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and we go to the Downriver League Girls Golf Jamboree being played at the Water's Edge Country Club in Grosse Ile. Southgate Anderson, Trenton, Allen Park, and Gibraltar Carlson competing in this jamboree. And we begin with Elena Cecil from Southgate Anderson on the par 3 7th hole. Gets the chip within a few feet of the cup, and she would then make the putt, and the Titans finish in 4th. Trenton won the first 2 jamborees earlier in the season. This is Abby Marabou trending the putt on the 8th hole, and the Trojanettes with the 3rd place finish. We now go to the 6th. Kristen Gobis from Allen Park High School from behind the green gets the pitch within 4 feet of the pin. Gobis would then knock the putt in. Jaguars would finish runner-up. And this day would belong to the Marauders from Gibraltar Carlson. On the par 5 5th, this is the sophomore Haley Holdby with her 3rd shot. Nice flop shot, and it's 6 feet away from the hole. And she would knock in the birdie as Gibraltar Carlson goes on to win this Downriver League Jamboree by 5 shots over Allen Park.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. New episodes of the State Champs High School Sports Show premiere every Friday. We can only pack so many highlights in 20 minutes. For more exclusive weekly high school sports highlights that you didn't see here, you can find them on the individual social media channels for each state. Simply search State Champs Michigan, State Champs Indiana, or State Champs Ohio on your favorite platform. Watch it all at statechampsnetwork.com or by downloading the new State Champs Sports Network app. I'm your host, Jenna Rose. I'll see you next time.
State Champs High School Sports Show is proudly presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare.